Tonight we're in the parlor about once a week. Kevin and I milk cows together, usually in the evenings, and tonight is that night. Although I'm coming in a little bit late because I was doing calf chores and it took a little while. Plus I did a little bit gardening on the side. So he's already got the first batch already done almost. And we only have one more batch to go, so that'll be about an hour and a half usually. It takes about 3 hours to milk all the way through. Beautiful night out, so I'd almost rather be in the garden. So this is the last of the first batch.
Yeah, the last of the first batch. So that's a good indication that we're almost done for the first batch.
Halfway done.
Halfway done. We got a new mom with a baby, so we gotta grab out of the pen. So
New mom we gotta get some colostrum for because baby hasn't nursed on her own. We get asked a lot why we take the moms away from the babies. Our farm is not a beef farm, and a lot of the times, I don't know if it's young moms or older moms, but some of them just don't let their babies nurse. And some of them is the positioning of the udder and the baby can't find it. All that plays a role.
So this calf here is just a non-aggressive calf. So
yeah, you have your lazy calves too.
Lazy calves too. So that's part of the reason. Generally, we will let a calf nurse if the calf will get up in there and get in there. But if they don't do that, then we'll feed them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
I prefer.
Kind of the rule of thumb around here.
Yeah, I prefer if the calf would nurse. I prefer that out of having to grab the colostrum out of the mom and then feed it a bottle. I would prefer it to nurse for 3 days or so. But that doesn't always happen. So there's other means. Are you hungry? Aw, hi.
Lots of milk here, dear.
All right. Two new moms. The whiter mom just had her baby this morning. So we separate the mom's milk by putting the milk in a bucket. We have a bucket that bypasses the milk line and everything, so it doesn't go in with the rest of the milk into the bulk tank. And she's a new mom, so she might be hard to get into the parlor. Sometimes first-time heifers can be a little challenging to get in here the first time, but we have gates and everything set up, so it's usually not an issue. Time to bring out the gate. Might be in the way. Here we go. We gotta get in here. Forgot to do my job. Alright, I gotta get the bucket ready. So we've already sanitized this bucket, but we're gonna do it again. Just because. So this is a 2-quart bottle. We feed him 2 quarts at a time. He had 2 quarts this morning for breakfast. And I thought maybe he would know the nipple, but maybe not. I usually will let them have some milk before I actually stand them up. Then they'll be like, ooh, I want that. And then I'll force them to get up. There you go. Stop. Yummy. Stop. All right, time to get up. Come on. There we go. There you go. You want some more? Oh. Your baby? Is that your milk? Oh boy. That wants it. Whoop. Whoa boy. Now you did it. So this little brown one is a boy. He was born a few days ago, maybe 2 days, and he's nursing off his mom. So yeah, we will let him nurse until he actually gets sold to one of our local buyers. Sanders is bringing second group in, so there they are, standing in the holding area, waiting to get out.
I'm handsome, don't you?
Oh, yeah. We got 5 more cows left. It's going pretty good. Yeah, it always goes faster with 2 people, but Kevin's the only one that gets 2 people. We normally milk only 1 person. 1 person can do a double 8 just fine. We're milking just over 200. I know a lot of people ask, and I usually don't give numbers, but there it is. We're gonna hook these last 5 on and call it good. Well, I have a project that I'm working on this afternoon. Here, all this lumber is from Mackenzie, our daughter. When she lived here, she had a chicken coop with a chicken run. She didn't take the run with her. She took the coop with her, but she didn't take all the run with her. She built a new one. And so we took the run down. Actually, Kevin did. And Mackenzie took the chicken wire because she needed it for her new run, but she left the lumber here. So so my idea has been to use this lumber and make a run out of it for myself. This here is my chicken tractor, which normally is movable, but when I hatched my chickens, my little chicks, they needed a house, and this was available at the time. So I normally raise my meat birds in this little chicken tractor, but I'm thinking of converting it into like a hen house, putting nesting boxes in there, and it has roosts, but I need to put more roost room in it. Anyway, I want to make it more of a permanent thing, but yet not permanent. So anyways, if that makes any sense, I want to make a run that is built in sections, so if I want to move it or take it apart, it's easy to do. So I'm going to use her lumber. She has it in weird lengths. I think it's because she had 2 rows of wire. And if I had enough wire, I'd probably do that. That makes it so that the chickens can't fly out so easy. My other chicken run, which is over here, is only 4 foot, and they can fly out of it. But I keep their wings clipped so they don't fly out. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to reuse this lumber and try to put together a run that will fit with this house. It'll come out like right on the other side and then come out, and they can have this green area here just as, you know, a place to run around, eat some grass, and yeah, get some exercise. Well, we're baling hay today. It's very overcast, and we just have this one field to do, but it might be a little bit wet moisture-wise. A little bit, yep, a little bit wet.
Yeah, it'll make, we'll wrap it. It'll make good silage bales.
So we have an opportunity to, so we have the ability to wrap the bales in plastic and make more of a silage bale. It ferments, it heats and ferments, but it doesn't mold and rot. And it makes really good feed. The cows love it.
Yeah, we actually we run it through the tub grinder. Our tub grinder can handle wet hay and seems to work quite well. So I was hoping for sunshine today, but
yeah, we thought maybe today would be sunshine, but I guess they put some rain in the forecast.
Yeah, and if you look, I think it's sprinkled right there.
Maybe.
Look at that.
So our neighbor has a wrapper, and it's available, so we will grab that today and start picking up and wrapping them.
Start wrapping them.
Thankfully, we only have one field down.
Yeah.
This is second cutting. This is the first field that we did for first cutting, I think.
Well, we did this field. We wrapped the first cut in this field too because we ran out of. Our bunker was full of hay, so we had to.
So instead of chopping it for silage.
Yeah, we wrapped the first cut, and then so it's a good problem to have. A decent amount of hay.
Yeah, we're sitting pretty good on hay, dry hay and haylage. This is pretty nice alfalfa.
Yeah, this will be nice.
So we have to measure the bales to make sure that they are okay. What size are they?
Yeah, I gotta have them.
You like them 4'6", don't you? So the wrapper can handle 4 foot 6 inch bale, but anything bigger than that, then it has a problem. So we gotta make the bales a little bit smaller. First load of hay is coming in. That looks good. There's 72 bales, so first load, we're gonna start wrapping now. I'm gonna have to put this project aside, even though I just started stapling the chicken wire to it. That's okay. That's okay. I was having some issues. You can see I have boards all over because I thought Mackenzie had all the same size boards, and come to find out she did not, and I didn't double check right at first. So that's why this board here is shorter than this board here, and I should have seen it, but so I can cut this little short piece off, but it's gonna be this tall for the first one. It's not gonna be 100 inches. All these other ones she has at 100 inches. Well, there's one square here, and then there's another square here. Those are 100 inches, and then she's got some 96 inches, and she's got some 92s. I'm like, what in the world? I'm not understanding this. So I don't know exactly how she had it set up, but we're making do. We're making do. I didn't want to have to cut the wood. That's my issue. I just wanted to put it back together. So we'll keep going, and yeah, I'm going to show you the bagging process as well. Well, we have the wrapper all set up. We got the first load here, and there's going to be 2 semi-loads of bales. We're getting the first load wrapped right now. So the bale pretty much pushes the wrapper. Well, here we are. This is the wrapped bales. When we mowed the hay, we figured we had enough drying days to make dry hay, but obviously we didn't. We've had a lot of pop-up showers, so it's hard to make dry hay when there's chances of rain in the forecast. Thankfully, this hay did have a few days of drying weather, so I have to do a moisture sample on it yet. I think it's about 25, maybe 30, but I really don't think it's 30. This over here is first cutting off of the same field. Some of you might wonder why we didn't chop this. Basically, our silage area has a limited amount of space, and so just to make a small pile for just this one field of hay didn't seem worth it. We do have a neighbor that has a bagger, which is very helpful, and so we rented it from him. This plastic is kind of expensive. It's about $2.50 per bale. Depending on how many times you can wrap it. You can actually wrap it more or less. So we like to stay right around the medium area where it's got a good wrap, it's not poking through. This is not our first year of wrapping bales. Last year we used a wrapper and did some. I don't think I showed that on video, but even in years past when we didn't have a wrapper, we would stack the bales. We would stack the bales outside and then put a piece of plastic around them and try to secure it the best we could. And that always worked as well. You can see that our row is not straight, but that doesn't matter. This is out into the pasture, so we're gonna have to, if we have the cows come out here, we're gonna have to put up a fence somewhere because we don't want the cows to get close to this.